Over the summer, I bought an Ascend 10T kayak, and watching YouTube videos, I decided to put a trolling motor on. So I chose one of the easiest ways, side mount. I didn't want to drill a bunch of holes into my kayak to mount my trolling motor, so this seemed like the easiest way to do it. And then also I wanted to be able to control steering, utilizing the foot pegs that are on the kayak. So I used one of the heaviest gauge weed whacker wire or string, whatever you call it. And since I didn't want to drill a bunch of holes in the kayak, I made a conduit system using the smallest gauge PVC piping I could find, which, yeah, I used that and then hooked up. This collar right here is the depth, to control the depth on the trolling motor, the depth of the shaft. And what I did was I took that bolt out and I put in all thread right here, this all thread. I drilled 2 holes on each end and put in a cotter pin, and then to the cotter pin I attached a fishing swivel, snap swivel. So yeah, that, looks pretty hokey, but it works. It's effective. Now I decided to use lithium ion phosphate batteries because they last longer and they're lighter. So I made a battery box. This is my battery box, and let's see. So if I turn this on, since I have 2 batteries, I could switch it from battery 1 or battery 2. And I also have put in a meter, so you can see that battery number 1 is at 99% right now. And inside this battery box, so I have 2 lithium ion phosphate batteries. I also put in what's called a pulse wave modulator. And the reason I put in a pulse wave modulator is to conserve battery. Because with just the Minn Kota motor alone, whenever you turn this thing on, utilizing it, whether it's slow speed or high speed, once you turn it on, it draws full current from the battery. It's like it's on full blast. And the way it controls speed is that when you're going at a lower speed, it's drawing full current, but it slows it down using resistors. Okay? So, yeah, using a pulse wave modulator, you only draw the amount of power needed for the speed you want. Therefore, drawing less current at the slower speeds and you using less battery. So the way this thing works is, let's see, let's plug this in right now, and we'll plug it in. Okay, push that up against my, all right, so now we have it on. So I make sure that this is on full speed, and it is. Okay, full speed. Okay, the box is on. I turn it on. This control right here is forward, to control forward and reverse. So I click that on, I turn the switch on, and then as I give it power, let me see here, slowly, it will go faster and faster. So you can go really slow. And the bitchin' thing about this is you can control it so that it's like at a crawl, you know? I mean, with the Minn Kota motor, just using the controller on the Minn Kota motor, at the lowest speed, I would say it was like going like that at the lowest speed. So, you know, as you can see, you can control this so that it just crawls. And the beauty about it is when you're doing this, you're using less power. Whereas with the Minn Kota motor controller, when you were using the Minn Kota controller alone, you know, it was, even though you were going speed like that, it was drawing full power. I mean, full current from the battery. So you're just wasting a lot of battery power. And yeah, that combined with the fact that I didn't want to, I made this battery box so that I didn't have to. I saw people drilling holes and putting the wires through. I just didn't want to do that. I wanted everything in one box so that I just pull it out, I disconnect it, you know, turn it off, and I'm ready. That's it. Boom. Just pull it out. Pull it out. I'm ready to go. Take it inside the house and charge it up, whatever. So, yeah. Simplicity.